All right, welcome to the third fleet unit overview and training map server. As you can see, you're going to slot into the server here. It has all of the different billet slots assigned. We'll go from the top down. The first is going to be our fleet command, which is the commander, deputy commander, and fleet MCPO. After that, everybody assigned to the USS Nimitz. You have, of course, the Nimitz crew, the commander and XO. You also have the CAG and the pilots for the BFA 154, which is going to be your fixed wing aircraft. And you have the HSC-6, which is your rotary wing aircraft. From there, you have the USS Gary, which is our frigate. It provides some direct fire support and artillery support. USS Los Angeles is still en route and going to be providing all of our submarine support. The Combined Joint Special Operations Task Force worldwide, they are the command group over both the SEAL teams. Also your MARSOC units, along with your Rangers. Alright, so we're going to stop here and we'll be proceeding into the training map. Alright, and we're now in the second part of the overview here for the 3rd Fleet Training Server. Alright, so we're going to pull the map up here and take a look. Here in the main airfield is the main base. We'll zoom in here by the rotary wing aircraft area. This is the main spawn. It's also listed as the infantry barracks. This is where you're going to do your main spawn, and I'll show you right around here. Alright, if you go over here to get loadout. When you get your loadout, you can select the Navy, MARSOC, Rangers, a rifle range, or airborne school loadout, along with the weapons arsenal. Inside the weapon arsenal is all of our weapons. We'll go ahead and click on that. All of our weapons, equipment, uniforms. Eventually all units will have their equipment listed out for their standard loadout. We'll go into the rifle range here. As you can see, we have all the AK-74s and 47s. We do have the Benelli shotgun, the HK-416s, 417s, all the attachments, along with the M4s. Alright, so we're going to move forward here. At each station is a laptop that has a fast travel feature. We're going to fast travel over to the hospital real quick. Well, before we do that, if we look here, up in the top left-hand corner, up here on the top left-hand corner is the view distance settings, and you can also skip time. You have to have permission to do that, make sure nobody else is on the server. So we're going to hit fast travel. Once the fast travel comes up, you have all these different options. We'll be going over those. So we're going to click on the hospital and fast travel. There we are. Now we do use combat space environment. This is the hospital where you can be fully trained. There is, of course, a laptop here. And off behind us here, near the flagpole, is the medical supplies, which you are going to be required to have. We're going to go ahead and go out here to the medical area. As you exit the aircraft, which you can see the 2 pads here, these red markers are the safe route out of the aircraft. That field over there where you see those boxes right in front of me, that's going to be the logistics area. That's where you do all of your sling loads. Alright guys, we're back in the map here. We're going to start reviewing the rest of the areas here. So far you've seen the main spawn, rotary wing, the medevac, logistics. Now we're going to look at the fixed wing. Well, we won't be teleporting over there. You have your F-18s over here, along with your MV-22, and eventually our C-2, which will be courtesy of Scorch. The Navy shipyard has USS Gary, along with your SDVs and your other boats. That's where you're going to be doing all of your water training areas. As we zoom out here, we'll go ahead and look at the western side of the map. We have our drop zones, 4 of them, one for water, one for city, one for mountainous, and flat. You'll be using those for airborne schools and other training. The urban patrol zone is designed to have civilians in it so you can conduct your biometrics because of the combat space environment. Your biometrics along with your arresting scripts. The SEALs will be using those a lot. We have our underwater sabotage area, which is where you're going to be practicing using demolitions attachments to sabotage watercraft. The scuba assault course is going to be specifically for Navy SEALs. They're going to be going in there. There are targets on the piers, which we can zoom in and look at there. There's targets on the piers here, so they can practice popping up out of the water and doing other things that waterborne combat operations. At Outpost Echo, we have the sniper range. This will be utilized for all sniper practice and along with testing. If we go over here to the bombing range, if you notice it's marked in yellow, and the sniper range has a big red X's. Red means no fly, yellow means no troop zones. Up here in the salt flats is where all ranges are. Our heavy weapons range is currently being built, but we do have our demolitions range already built. The demolitions range is where you're going to practice all explosives, getting used to how they will function. We have a specific system that will be in the demolitions video. You also have your rifle range and your grenade range along with the assault obstacle course. Alright, we're going to come down here. The USS Nimitz, which if you notice has flight patterns for our flight training students. USS Nimitz will carry the F-18's MV-22 for our deployment package along with ammunition and our vehicles for sling loads. The LHD is for HSC-6. It carries all of our combat rotary aircraft, and that's actually where you'll spawn during combat operations. Alright. Now we're going to go back over here to this laptop. The flagpoles are your teleport locations. Go back over here to the laptop real quick. Now this laptop has some skip 12 hours, things of that nature. You really don't have a lot of functions there because it's a hospital. You can come over here to the flagpole and do fast travel. As you can see, we're going to go to the CQB village. Now there are vehicles over here. That's the grenade range over there. Over here you'll see the demolitions range. Now you can see you do have a loadout area here. We're actually going to go up into the control tower. So you can see there's a lot of buildings in here. Each one has different configurations. Those ramps, and we'll walk out there and show you, are specifically designed so that instructors can get up there and look around and watch what's going on with how students are entering. The scroll wheel options here are a little bit different. You have raise targets, lower targets, and enable hostages. Hostages are civilians that are automatically spawned inside. If you shoot them, you lose. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shoot over there to the grenade range, and I'll show you the functions of that laptop. Alright, so we're here at the grenade range. We're going to walk up here to this laptop here, and we're going to go ahead and select the range menu. Once you get it up, you can raise targets. Lane 1, lane 2. Now you can raise specific targets, and you can also change the picture on these targets for whatever you want it to look like. And you can specifically change the targets: raise all, raise lane, lower lane, and that's how you work this grenade range. The grenade range is also used as the pistol course. Alright, a couple things. Remember, all equipment needs to be put back away when you are done with it. So if I come over here and I take that vehicle, I need to try to put it away before I do anything else. Besides that, the training map is always up and always ready for personnel to train with. You can make sure to set your volumes, etc. And as we implement Acre 2 here, we need to make sure that everyone utilizes that radio system while they're in. You will be able to find in the map under briefings the channels that we'll be using for air and ground so that they can communicate properly. And the basic flight video will cover that. We invite all of you to go ahead and come talk to us, or if you're already a member of Third Fleet, get on the trading server and get to trading. Alright, until next time.